Unfortunately, as we speak, there is nothing like that. Which means there is no fashion.
Just pause there. You've answered the question already. Engineer Obede, it's your turn to respond to Razaq's question.
Yeah, well, thank you very much. Primarily, I think that the reason why ITV has gone through the pains and why we are seated here is to talk to the electorate and let our people know about issues that are affecting them daily. And I think our people are suffering. Our people are in the dark. That is what we should have spent more time dwelling on. However, in answering the question of my big bros Razaq, I am amazed to hear that PDP today has fraction. PDP does not have any fraction. PDP did the primaries, internal democracy perfectly well. For Edo South, our senatorial candidate, Senator Daisy Danjuma, is campaigning around with Barrister Idahagbo, who contested against her. In my own case, Honorable Edoba Asemuta, as a matter of fact, we got on the same vehicle in the last two campaigns. He was wearing my hat. We have unity in PDP. It's a new face of PDP. And to crown it all, Comrade Sonny Agwabo, my friend, said the same person who caused the fraction, or who's causing the bringing of the issue of fraction in Labour, is the same person that is bringing up the issue of fraction, or that brought up the issue of fraction in PDP. I do not understand what that means, because a caller had called earlier saying that the comrade governor had said Labour Party, they don't have candidates and they are not going for this election. Now, Comrade Sonny Agwabo had explained that perfectly well, that the INEC and the national headquarters of the party did not say so. Now, Comrade Governor is not in PDP. So I wonder how he would have caused faction in Labour Party and caused faction in PDP.
Okay.
I mean, that shows that we don't have any faction in PDP.
Okay. Well, obviously,
we are the new face of PDP.
Obviously, you said it too for your time to ask
message,
your questions. I'm sure he's going to respond to that. Maybe we could take that as one of your questions.
No.
Okay, it's not your question.
No.
It's just a statement.
Yeah, I was responding to the question of.
Okay, well, it's your turn to cross-examine the other, candidates. It's your turn, just like they did.
Yeah, thank you very much. You see, again, I will hammer on issues affecting the people, because that is our primary purpose, to say we have offered ourselves to serve. This question I would direct to the ACN candidate by my right, my own big brother, Razaq Bello Osagie. You see, I have been moving around Oredo, this local government, every ward. I've had to campaign to people from house to house, from neighborhood to neighborhood, associations, unions, all forms of bodies, because we need to let them know that this is a new face of PDP, and we stand for the generational shift for the betterment of Oredo in its entirety. As I move, besides what I hear, I also saw that my own big brother, with very due respect, is not talking to the people about issues. The people are not aware of what he intends to do, how he intends to implement them. Take, for example, on Sunday, I went to St. Maria Goretti to address the Catholic, a joint body of Catholic women organizations and Christian mothers organizations. We're talking of women in the same attire of over 1,500 to 2,000. Now, at this, my question, I have to ask my question.
But you're already taking much of the time.
I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. I had to.
Just go straight to the question, then you can respond.
Now, my question is, having addressed the people, about issues that bother our people in Oredo. It was to my surprise that the comrade governor came with the candidates of ACN, and he took the mic and he addressed the women. However, he didn't address the women about issues of how National Assembly...
Okay, let him respond.
The question here is that he didn't address the people about how federal president or national representative at the National Assembly can affect them. But having addressed the people about issues of godfatherism, they left. I was shocked that the candidate did not speak to the people.
So what is your question to him?
My question to him now is, the people of Oredo have asked me several times, and I have witnessed just on Sunday, which was yesterday, that you are not talking to them about issues.
So let him respond.
And the comrade governor,
let him respond now.
The comrade governor is not going to an election in April. He cannot be talking about Federal House of Representatives.
Razaq, can you respond to his question?
Firstly, I think it's unfortunate because if there's any man that has a large capacity to disseminate information, that is a warehouse of knowledge and the capacity to talk about it, it is Razaq Bello Osagie. I do not need anybody to speak for me. What happened on Sunday was a coincidence of some sort. We were pressed for time. And as soon as the women saw the comrade governor, you needed to see the ecstasy that visited his arrival. And of course, he spoke to them. As soon as he spoke to them, we had other engagements. Were you expecting me to stop the governor from talking to his people, who were very happy to receive him? And again, my brother Obede, you are a fellow candidate like me. You are not in a position to assess my marketing communication activities, what I am doing in Oredo. Within the framework and the rules of engagement, I am talking to the people, and I'm happy with the response that they are getting. As a matter of fact, I must tell you that I have a feedback mechanism that is in place to determine the satisfaction levels of the campaign arrangements that I have in place. And they have returned a verdict of I eminently qualified to represent them in Oredo Federal Constituency. Okay. Thank you so much.
All right. So your last question now will be for Sonia Gwebo. If you don't have any, we'll just cut it off.
Well, I do.
Okay.
And
please make it as brief as possible, okay? Make the question as brief as possible.
Thank you. Well, in response to, very brief response to my older uncle here, it was not in one occasion, and these are the
He has already answered the question.
I just needed to clear that issue.
He has answered the question. Okay. The next question I should go to Sonia Gwebo.
Well, my good friend Sonia Gwebo, we've been together in the same PDP, and I understand that I know he means well, and like I mean well. But my question now is, the first thing he said he's going to do is the creation of a Yekoba local government. Good idea. I am from Ward 2. It's part of my program. But how can you implement that in a National Assembly where obviously you will be in a minority?
Okay, let me quickly, because let me quickly, 1 minute, just
let me
respond to
quickly
that.
correct him. You see, most of us are still living in the past. It's very unfortunate. What makes you think that PDP will be a majority in the National Assembly? You see, the elections are yet to be concluded. By the grace of God, I believe that this National Assembly will be different from every other National Assembly.
All right, thank you very much, gentlemen.
You have the CPC, you have the ANPP, you have the AC, all working very hard to control the National Assembly.
All right, gentlemen, thank you very much. Thank you.
This National Assembly will be business as usual.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
I'm good.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Our time is up. Our time is up. If only we were a bit here, if we had started just on time, we probably would have had maybe extra 15 minutes or so to conclude this debate. But by and large, it has sufficed the purpose for which it was meant for. The electorate, who obviously are the determinants of how the elections will go, they have spoken, they have interacted, they've asked questions, and I believe they've also received answers to their questions. We will leave it at that for today, and we want to quickly thank all our contestants for coming.
We'll give one word to the people of Oredo.
We'll give you one word each. That will mean like 30 seconds. That comes to a minute and a half. So just your 30 seconds. What's your word? What's your message?
Well, I thank the people of Oredo. I thank you for your support. I thank you for being ready to be part of history come Saturday, 2nd of April 2011. And I must be realistic to all those at home.
Okay.
That it is important that we don't put ourselves in opposition.
Thank you. Thank you. That's it. That's it. Razaq, it's over to you. What's your message?
Well, we have seen the best we can get from two words. One party was here before, another one is here. I think we all have a duty, if we must sustain the spate of development that we are seeing, to restore the dignity of our people, to reposition our state, and of course reinforce the integrity of our national prestige. If you want that to happen, I think the way to go is to vote Razaq Bello Osagie.
Thank you very much, Sonny Agbebo. Lastly, quickly.
Well, I thank you, viewers, for this great opportunity, and I thank ITV. I hope we will all take up this opportunity and vote wisely. You have seen the three candidates. The judgment is yours.
Thank you.
You have seen our history. You have seen our pedigree. The judgment is yours.
Thank you.
Go out on that day and vote rightly.
Thank you very much. Gentlemen, thank you very, very much for your participation in this live debate. We have come to the end of this event. Tomorrow, don't forget, the debate continues. ITV and Radio Political Debate 2011 continues tomorrow with Edo South Senatorial District. We have the trio of Senator Daisy Haniri Danjuma of the PDP squaring up alongside Isaiah Osifo of the Labour Party, and of course Senator Igye Uzamere of the Action Congress of Nigeria. The three of them will be here, and by tomorrow we should be able to keep you posted on the other debates that we'll be having from Wednesday and Thursday. We thank you very much for sharing your time with us tonight on ITV and Radio Political Debate 2011. Don't forget to join us tomorrow again for our fresh package, 5 p.m. at a time. When we say 5 p.m., it is 5 p.m. And we hope that the other contestants that we have expecting tomorrow will be very, very conscious of that. 5 p.m. is 5 p.m. Gentlemen, we thank you very much for participating.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Sonny, I don't know how we can get our hands up. Thank you very much. Well, I said have a wonderful evening. God bless you, and bye for now.